Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited and this video has honestly been so necessary, but today we are styling a couple things in my wardrobe that I never wear, but yet I can't get rid of because the potential is there. A lot of these are honestly like pretty basic. You might see them and say like, that's it, that's what you can style. Kind of yes, because I feel like things when they're more eccentric or loud, they kind of speak for themselves, but the basic things I have a hard time styling because they are so basic. I'm excited to play around today. Some of them might work out, some of them might not, but I hope that through this process, it'll kind of get my brain thinking of how to style some of these lesser worn items in my closet. Let's go ahead, let's try to style some of these pieces that they have me stumped, and I can't get rid of them because they're such unique pieces. I love the pieces themselves, and I do believe that they have a place in my closet. I just don't know what that place is yet, so let's figure that out. The first item I'm going to be styling is an oversized, just basic black blazer, and I'm just having a really hard time styling it. And so we will see if I can find a way to style just this really basic black blazer in a way that makes me feel comfortable. Okay. This is the black blazer, and I saw this image on Pinterest, and obviously the dress that I'm wearing is nothing like that dress. I wanted to play with the idea of the dress with the blazer, and I honestly can't decide how I feel about this. First things first is I need a spray tan more than I have ever needed much of anything in my life. Other than that, I'm trying to decide how I feel about it. On one hand, I think this would be so cute to teach in all day. I'm comfortable. This would be a perfect fall outfit, so we're a little bit in the wrong season. Part of me that doesn't love it is the different lengths, and it feels like the dress either needs to be shorter or longer because I feel like the cutoff is not really maybe working with the tiered and where the jacket, where the blazer hits. So you'll have to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below because I can't decide. Is it a vibe? Is it not a vibe? I trust that you'll kindly let me know. All right, maybe we'll try the blazer with one other outfit and see what we think about that. So let's try it. Okay, this is so much better, I think, than the dress. The only thing is where am I going? Where am I going? So I have this gorgeous Sag Harbor oversized blazer. This bra tank is from Aerie. These are my favorite. I have them in almost every color. We have American Eagle jeans, just my Nikes that I wear constantly. And I'm loving this. I'm just like obsessed with it. I think it's so cute. I just don't know where I'm going. If I can have a solid top 3 places that I would be going, I mean, I could wear it thrifting. This would be a good thing to wear for thrifting because I could take the blazer off when I needed to try things on, and comfy shoes, so I like that. I could maybe be going to the mall or like a friend's dinner. These are things that could be happening. What do you think? I think this is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. This is like definitely the move. The next item I'm going to be styling is a Victoria's Secret. I want to say that it's a blouse. It does kind of look like lingerie, but I don't think it's lingerie because it's not see-through. And actually, I found this at the thrift store, just like everything else that I'm showing today. And this woman, and she was holding it and walking around. And from her body language, I could tell she wasn't totally certain if she was going to get it. Not in a creepy way, I hope. I was following her around essentially because I just had a feeling she was going to ditch it. She wasn't feeling it. It was also kind of expensive. I think it was anywhere from like $12 to $14. So I think that was what was holding her back as well. But eventually she did put it down and I snagged it so fast. If she had turned around 5 seconds after she put it down, it wouldn't have been there because I would have gotten it. And I have styled it exactly once. I styled it with white pants. It just wasn't my style. I don't know. It just didn't feel right. When I had it on, I felt like a little bit self-conscious about it, and so I really want to find a way that I can style it. So let's try to style this really gorgeous vintage Victoria's Secret piece. Okay, we might have lost the plot. I think we lost the plot. Okay, so on one hand, I'm like, we got casual, we have fancy, especially with the socks. Another, I'm like, is this Oshkosh Bagosh gone off the rails? I don't know. I love this like oversized collar, but it is sheer on the top right where you see straps. I don't know. I think this is not a win. I don't feel particularly great in it. I just feel like it doesn't do this blouse any service. I'm gonna try this blouse on with just some jeans and see what we think on this one. Let's try that. I don't know. I'm stumped. This is better. I think this is a lot better, but I don't know if I love it. I don't know if it's still giving this blouse what it deserves. This one's got me. So if you have any suggestions, maybe I could do a part 2 and take some of your suggestions and figure out how to make this work, because it's not working. We're not working here. The next item I'm going to be styling is an orange dress. I have worn this dress before and I actually loved that outfit, but I would love to kind of think of a way to style it that's a little more casual. I had to do a lot of research on what the cut was called, and it's a Russian peasant style dress, I believe, where it's just really tight around the bodice and then floats out. I think that's what's really been throwing me off. So we're going to try to see if we can style it in a different way other than the way I already styled it, which I will be wearing it that way again, but again, a little more casual, maybe like going out with friends or going on a date night or something, rather than more work style. So let's try to do that. I hope it's obvious I would not wear this teaching. People have weird opinions about what teachers are doing these days. And I'll be honest, some teachers are doing weird things these days, but I would not wear this. It's not a good example. Don't drink until you're legal. Let's let your frontal lobe develop. This is giving like cutie state fair. So obviously I wore these cowboy boots the first time I wore this dress. So maybe just in my mind, the two can never be apart. I am kind of liking it. I'm liking the graphic tee over it. And then I decided to add in this handkerchief, which I scored it kind of in a estate sale. And this shirt, it is the brand Junk Food. If you remember Junk Food, I don't know if they're still around. They probably do sell it at like Kohl's or something. But I found this at Savers. And I also thrifted this dress, which is a universal thread dress. And I thrifted these cowboy boots when I was on vacation in Denver. I had to wear them on the plane because they wouldn't fit into my suitcase. I was wearing sweats and cowboy boots. It was a look. It was something. Dress has pockets and they're like perfectly placed. And they're big pockets too. So I really like this dress for teaching. Obviously, again, I would not wear it with the graphic tee. This is probably my favorite one. I think it's my favorite one, just because I feel like this little extra accessory is so cute. And I just gotta wear my cowboy boots more. I think they're so cute, and they're neutral. They go with everything right now. So this just screams summertime country concert. So this is kind of something that's more in my comfort zone, is throwing the shirt on top. I'm gonna try the shirt underneath and see if that's a look or not. Okay, here is it with the t-shirt underneath. I feel like, I don't know. It might be cuter if it was a patterned t-shirt, but because the graphic is mostly in this area, you lose a lot of it and you only see the little parts at the top. So I feel like at that point, what's the point? So maybe, yeah, just like a cuter graphic tee that's printed all over, or a blouse. A blouse could be cute too. So I don't hate this. It just feels like the other way is just doing more. Okay, as I was talking in that last video and I was talking about wanting a more printed graphic t-shirt, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait. Just wait.
And I thought about this blouse that I thrifted. I think it's honestly just a Ross blouse or something, because I see it at the thrift store pretty frequently, but I love it. Like I wear it all the time. Is this a look? I would wear this teaching. What do we think? Is this better? I think they have different purposes. They serve different purposes here. But I think this is so cute. If not for like conversation revelation here, I would never have put this together. Wait a minute. I also thought about this. This could be like a fun way to just wear it, again, really casually in the summer. Frankie's blocking my view, but I think this is also a good option. The last item I want to style is this denim quilted vest. And I saw this at the thrift store and I was like, this is such a cool and unique piece. It's vintage, and I wore it with a skirt and tights and a white turtleneck, and that was so cute. I'll put a picture here. It was so cute. I loved it. I want to be able to style it in a more spring and summertime styling, because that was very winter styling. I couldn't be caught dead in tights. I hate tights anyway. Even when it's freezing, I hate tights. I do think they're cute in a fashion sense, just the sensory piece of me is like, get these off of my body. I want to find a way that I can style it for warmer weather, and I think it has a lot of potential. Sometimes I really struggle with things that are blue, because I will like typically want to wear them with blue jeans, and I just don't know how to make a blue top and blue bottoms work together. So maybe we can experiment and find some ways to make this work. Okay, so I thrifted this dress. It is just a universal thread dress, and I was really drawn to kind of the green blue color palette. I wear this to work all the time, and I saw this image on Pinterest, and I thought it was a really interesting layering, like the quilted pattern of the vest, kind of with the more plaid. And this plaid dress in particular is a little bit textured, and so I thought the textures would kind of be an interesting pairing. So let's take this vest and figure out how we could style it. Vest brand is Serengeti, and it's a 1X. What do we think? I tend to not be somebody who layers vests on things because this is not really going to keep me that much warmer than just the dress itself. If I was layering something, I would probably choose to layer a jacket rather than a vest. What do we think? I can't decide. Maybe it's better if I kind of move the tie around. I don't know. I think I'm having the same problem with this vest that I had with the blazer, and it's that like where it hits. I almost feel like it would maybe be, would it be better if it was kind of cropped like that? You're gonna obviously have to use your imagination a little bit. And is the reason I'm having a hard time styling maybe both the vest and the blazer is because they're both a little bit longer. This one's a maybe. I feel like I did a great job on the recreation. I just don't know if I'm loving the results. Let's talk about booties. I feel like I'm starting to phase out of the booties. I feel like every 10 years we go through tall boots, booties, tall boots, booties. And right now, I think I'm phasing out of the booties. I've been noticing that I am enjoying less and less putting these shoes on. I mean, they're pretty beat up. These are from Vionic. They're a really good teacher brand. I think a cute boot. Oh my God. I should try my cowboy boots on. What do we think? Does this make it better? Does it make it worse? Does it make it look like a costume? I actually like this better, but I think it's because I've gotten the ick from my booties. But is it better without the vest? Is it better without the vest? Or does the vest add kind of a nice styling layered look? So let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me on styling some of these lesser worn pieces in my closet. And it helps me to kind of look at some of the other pieces in my closet and think, okay, how can I style this? How can I make it work for my style of something I feel comfortable with? And if the answer is I can't, then it needs to go so we can make room for some new things. So excited that I have these pieces that are new and refreshed to wear for spring and summer. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I literally thought I was just making these videos for like the 100 people that follow me on my thrift Instagram. And I was like, if I have 20 views, that would be really cool. And I have been blown away by just the outpouring of support from strangers, people I don't know. Just excited to keep exploring this. So thank you for subscribing because that helps me to keep going. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.